What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn 10 grand into $1 million. And no, I'm not joking. This is a higher risk portfolio, which can actually have up to 100x potential. Now, are you actually gonna have 100x guaranteed? Probably not. But I do assume that realistically, you're gonna be anywhere between a 40 to 100x if you actually follow the steps that I'm giving you right now. And no, before we even get started, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my thoughts. Investing in crypto of any kind is risky by nature, so always make sure to do your own research before even getting started with this. And of course, I'm not gonna reveal any of my Patreon secret picks for the moment, so I'm only gonna touch picks that I've already talked about on my YouTube. If you're looking for the gems that could even have more than 100x potential at the moment, because I haven't brought them to my YouTube channel yet and I've researched them and brought them to my Patreon community, then also make sure to check out my Patreon. And I'm gonna talk about my Patreon community at the end of this video. Before we get started, the last thing that I want to say is that according to your risk management, you're gonna have a portion of this portfolio into a safety net. What is a safety net for me? It's a list of crypto and an overall percentage that I allocate in my portfolio that is gonna cover my ass should any of my high risk picks go bust. These are arguably mid to high cap cryptos that have less of a chance to perform very badly in the bull run. So they're not going to give you 100x returns, but maybe they're going to give you a relatively safe 10 to 20x, etc. But we're still talking about making 100x, so you're still going to have a very relatively low safety net portion of your portfolio. I hope it makes sense. So now, without any further ado, the safety net that we're going to allocate to this is going to be a 40%, but it's going to be a higher risk safety net. So I'm not going to put Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana. I'm going to put two picks in this case that can still yield bigger returns than those crypto, but still very decent gains multiplier. So the first one is going to be, of course, Kavaspa. Kavaspa needs to be up there. It's still one of my biggest convictions on my portfolio. I still believe that Kavaspa can do, right now we are 10 cents. So even if we do, in the most bearish scenario for me, a 10x from here, $1, there is still a lot of returns for literally one of the easiest 10x that you can make in crypto. Is it going to do much more than that? It could. I do believe that my realistic prediction is a 15 to 20x from here, which would put it at $1.5 or $2, but it could even reach $3, $4, and perhaps $5. It all depends on what the institutional adoption is, because this is a very decentralized project, which could be a double-edged sword. It's one of the best things in terms of the nature of crypto and the utility, etc. There's no pre-mining, fair launch, it's completely decentralized, and this is exactly what Bitcoin was intended to be in the first place. It's a great freaking project. However, it doesn't have the same pumping potential of something that appeals to institutions, like, I don't know, let's say Solana or Say for this bull cycle. So I still believe that Kavaspa has a lot of things to prove. It needs to prove if it's worthy for the institutions to get listed on tier 1 exchanges like Binance or Coinbase. We probably won't know until the very end, but if Kavaspa doesn't get listed on Binance, it probably won't reach the $3, $4 mark. If it gets listed to Coinbase and Binance, it probably will surpass the $2 threshold. For now, I'm gonna put a 20% into Kavaspa, and realistically I'm gonna say a 20x, because I do believe they can do a 20x for now. So you see, even if this is probably the safest pick of this portfolio, I still believe that this can do a 20x. So that is a very good pick to have for the sake of this portfolio. Now the second pick is going to be another layer 1 crypto, this time at a much lower market cap, and this is Alium or ALF. Alium differs from Kavaspa because, yeah, it's still a layer 1 proof of work, but it's got some pre-mine supply, and you can see the circulating supply, it's actually lower, much lower indeed. And we can see indeed that the pre-mine is signaled right here by a sell-off at the start. However, the circulating supply is so small because this project is extremely deflationary. This project is going to have 100% circulating supply around 2090. There's going to be literally 70 to 80 years from now in which the tokens are going to be unlocked and mined by the miners effectively, because this is still a proof of work coin. Inflation is not a problem for this coin. Super fast crypto. It's a layer 1 that appeals more to institutions. If you miss Kavaspa, if you're looking for a layer 1 that could perform very, very well, in my opinion, you shouldn't look any further, because this is 130 million in market cap. At the same time, Kavaspa is much bigger. Kavaspa is 2 billion in market cap. Now, I'm not here to argue what the best project is. I'm just taking a very objective standpoint at what the projects represent in terms of multipliers. We're talking about the gains, the monetary profits that we can actually generate, not about the utility or the decentralization aspect. In my opinion, Alium is a relatively safe 30x that we can achieve from here. Now, the safety net is done. We're going to dive into riskier pick because we need to do this if you're actually looking to get anything between a 50 to 100x for this portfolio. So the riskier side is going to be 60% of the remaining budget that we have. I'm not going to put the monetary value of the 10K, but you can just make the calculation. The numbers are very easy. So 20% is going to be 2K. I mean, if you're investing in crypto, you probably at least know some kind of math. So I'm not literally going to feed it to your mouth, okay? I hope it makes sense. Now, the first riskier side pick, and by the way, some are more risk than others, and it's also going to reflect on the percentage allocation that I'm going to provide you guys. My God, so much alpha, so don't forget to smash the like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm giving you so much value. This video should actually be exclusive to my Patreon, so I'm actually bringing it to you guys publicly on YouTube, so you can't even imagine what's expecting you inside the Patreon community. Now, the first riskier pick is going to be AI tech. AI tech, we're going to invest 10% of our budget into AI tech, and I strongly believe that it can do 100x. But if you had been in my Patreon, you would be going for the 600x. We got this when it was 1 cent, okay? Now it's almost at 8 cents. So you would have gotten in very, very early. What is AI tech? AI tech is, in my opinion, the best low cap project in the AI sphere, and probably the only AI project that you need. I've made a separate video about it, so I don't want to just dive into so much into the project right now, but they're building the biggest data center in Europe, in Bucharest, Romania. They're also going to develop an AI as a service platform. The main strategic advisor is actually the CEO of ChangeGPT, another AI project that is very famous in the sphere right now, let's say. Massive partners and backers. They have a launchpad that actually allows you to participate to private and seed sales. So to get in before the public sales, because people that actually join public sales, IDOs, they're usually pumping the bags of the people that have participated to the private sales. But with AI tech, with the launchpad right here, you actually solve this issue. So in my opinion, this is one of the best projects that you can buy. Relatively safe. I don't want to say that this is a safe project because it's not. But in terms of risk to reward ratio, easily the best AI project on the market right now. So another AI project would be BitTensor Tau, but that is in the billions of market cap. And although safer than this pick, that pick is probably going to give you a 20x at most. This can still give you a 100x. For me and Patreons, probably looking towards the 600x. Now, the next one is going to be MLayer. We're going to allocate another 10%. I don't think that this is going to do 100x for now, but I do believe that we're going to do at least a 30x from here and potentially a 50x. So I'm going to put 50x for the sake of this video. It's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. And by the way, I have videos for in detail with the crypto review and analysis of every crypto that you see mentioned right here. So you can check a very detailed video on my channel if you're new to this channel, etc. It's a scaling solution for Bitcoin, a layer 2 for Bitcoin. It's literally deploying the mainnet today. I mean, you're seeing this video tomorrow, but the mainnet is effective today. Maybe it's going to be a sell the news event for the moment. I'm not sure, but it could actually be a good opportunity to accumulate MLayer. In the long term, this is going to be in the billions of market cap. We need a scaling solution for Bitcoin. The more we approach the halving, and also with the volume, the extra volume of the ETF for Bitcoin and BRC20, NFTs on Bitcoin, the network is going to get more and more congested. It's going to get slower and more expensive to transact. So we need solutions like this that put Bitcoin in a near zero gas fee environment. They even enhance the security of Bitcoin and making it even more decentralized. So a lot of things that MLayer is bringing to the equation, and in my opinion, this solution is needed and it's going to perform extremely well in the bull run. On a similar vein, we're going to have another layer 2, this time for Solana and Ethereum EVM compatible chains. This is going to be Neon EVM, and I do expect even a 100x. This was one of my biggest picks for my Patreon as well. We did a 10x in a matter of a month in the full bear market. Now it dropped a little, so I would have said a 50x at the top, but given the recent drop that it had, I do believe that below $2, Neon can still provide a 100x. The previous bull run was the layer 2 bull run for Ethereum. We had Polygon doing like crazy multipliers. This time we will need scaling solution for blockchains that are not Ethereum, so Solana and even Bitcoin, because we didn't have solutions like that before. Another project that is really worth mentioning in this case, super bullish on Neon EVM, and it's literally gonna create millionaires. Okay, so for the remaining, let's break it down into two. Riskier side and even riskier side, because let's keep it real. These are gaming projects. Are they all gaming projects? Well, actually one is entertainment, so they're not necessarily all gaming projects. Anyway, these are even more riskier. So if we can consider this medium to high risk and this low to medium risk, these are considered high risk, some more than others. So let's actually get into it. The first one that I'm going to say is Little Up Games. I am super bullish on this project. I'm going to allocate another 10% right here. I do think that we can aim for 150x from here, and I'll tell you exactly why. So I'm going to show you just real quick. Again, I have other videos on Lit if you want to see the full review and token utility, etc. This project had a bit of a correction, but it actually pumped right here from the very bottom that we had. It's a gaming project in the esports niche that is going to have professional gamers play these games at tournament. And if you're anything familiar with the world of esports, you probably know that there's a lot of money in gaming, in crypto, but in esports, if you blend literally the three together, Lit has so much freaking potential, and in my opinion, it's gonna literally explode. They have 2 more games to be released by the end of the year, if they actually stick to the roadmap that they announced. They just posted the mobile version of Cyber Titans into alpha testing, so if you're waitlisted, you're actually able to play it right now. And Cyber Titans is the main game and only game that is available right now, but they're also gonna develop an FPS, which is gonna be strictly focused on esports gaming. A lot of things to come, partner with ChangeGPT, and it's also just merged with Elixir Games, which is a gaming studio owned by Square Enix, which is literally one of the biggest gaming publishers on earth. So a lot of things to come for this project, very bullish, and I wouldn't hesitate to put 10% of your portfolio if you're looking to make anything near a 100x out of your portfolio. Now, the next one is going to be Oken or Octogaming, OTK, however you want to call it. This is a mobile aggregator that I'm going to give it another 10x to make things simple. I do believe maybe a 50 to 70x right now. Let's be relatively conservative and put a 50x. This is the best gaming aggregator for mobile that you can see on the market in crypto right now. I'm going to show you quickly the website. It's also Solana, and Solana gaming is also going to be huge because Solana is cheaper, is faster, it's better than Ethereum. So in this bull run, the games that are built on Solana are going to do particularly good. The main thing that makes me bullish on this project is the fact that they have a double reward system, which is divided between golds and OTK. OTK is the actual cryptocurrency, the OTK token that you're going to get out of leaderboards, out of the skills that you have by basically playing these games on a weekly basis. And then we have golds. Golds are the loyalty points that are going to give you access to physical rewards in real life, like gaming accessories, just as portrayed right here. And the last thing that I want to mention is that this is one of the most played games for crypto on mobile. 1 million plus downloads, 4.3 star reviews out of 55k ratings. This is huge, and if you're asking yourself if people are playing these games, yes, they are. So a lot of potential out of this project, and I wouldn't hesitate to put another 10%. I do believe that this is on the less risky side just because of the adoption that this game has already. But it could even do more than 50x by all means. The market cap is not massive, it's only 50 million in this very moment. So in my opinion, it's going to do particularly good as well. Now, for the last 10% of this portfolio, we're going to allocate it to 2 riskier picks, which in my opinion are going to do extremely well. And these have been some of the exclusive picks of my portfolio, of my Patreon community in the last few weeks, and we're already in crazy profit, especially for the first one that I'm gonna mention right here, which is Rstream. I've already hosted an AMA with the team, and by the time you're watching this video, I would have published the second AMA with the team, so make sure to check it out after this video. Rstream is an entertainment-focused first crypto. This is actually pumped exponentially and now has had a bit of a correction, but they're announcing the roadmap very shortly, so we're going to see a lot of volatility in the price, hopefully for the better. They're going to have their own TV show Kryptonite, which is only one of the TV shows that they're going to be releasing, because they're going to release actually dozens, well, hundreds of TV shows. This company already has a Web2 counterpart with the same exact team, in which they have a library of hundreds of titles. The CEO has worked for more than 30 years in the TV and film industry, has won plenty of awards, has got TV shows published on HBO and Netflix. I think that their resume literally speaks for itself. There's very little to say. They're going to have a launchpad for the Web3 projects that are going to be presented to the panel of judges in the Kryptonite TV show. They're also going to have a launchpad for TV and movie, so for the real world, for TV productions. Essentially, by investing into the right token, by staking, you're actually going to be able to own a piece of these TV shows or Web3 projects. You're going to be an investor yourself. So many bullish things. Definitely check out DMA because there's going to be a lot of good things to be released. In my opinion, again, we are at 7x in my Patreon. So if you're not in my Patreon, you're missing out. We're going to allocate 5% on here. And I still believe that this has 100x potential from here, if not even a 150x potential. And if you had been in my Patreon, I mean, I'm not being a moonboy for saying this, but you would be in 1000x territory for this pick. That blows me away. Now, the last pick that I'm going to present right here is Abyss World, or AWT. We're going to allocate the last 5% of this portfolio into this. And this is a project that, in my opinion, has a 200x potential. So many bullish updates that are coming out of this project, and this project hasn't pumped exponentially for the moment, so you're still very early. It's still 5 million in market cap, which blows my mind because this is a gaming studio with a $100 million valuation. They're gonna publish a lot of AAA titles coming very soon and in the latter part of this year. They are backed by Google, Microsoft, AMD, Epic Games, Chainlink. There's massive backing out of this. It's built on Polygon. The ecosystem is all built on Polygon. They just made an announcement right here with a simple infographic. You can see all of the games, all the game universe, you know, all these games are gonna come. These are the backers. These are the chains that is built on, because yeah, it counts on Polygon right now, but it's actually an omni-chain project. All the backers are right here. They speak for themselves. There's very little to say. If you're missing the boat on this one, I'm not even sorry, honestly, because everybody was calling this a scam or not even doing the research. Nobody was talking about it on YouTube. Rest assured, everybody's going to start talking about it when this reaches like crazy gains. This is it. Wow, what a masterpiece of a portfolio. I can't believe that this piece of information is free. So if you're actually looking for the juicy information, you can't even imagine what expects you on the Patreon. This community is growing like crazy. We are, I think, around 350 members, because there's also the people that join through crypto. A lot of people right here. You're still in time to join, but the spots are limited, so you can lock in this price ahead of further price increases. There's gonna increase after the spots are taken. I don't know how many spots there are by the time you're watching this video, but you definitely want to join before I increase the prices. Not only my buy and sell alerts and portfolio reviews, Patreon exclusive live streams, a lot of exclusive content, even guides that I'm posting right here. So many things, and even a full gem hunting course that expects you right here. A lot of people charge you extra for gem hunting courses, and I'm literally providing them included in your Patreon membership. So a lot of value for money that you'll find right here. You know the drill, everything described right there. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope to see you in there very soon and helping you out with your crypto investing journey. And as always, until then, take care for now.